hit subscribe, the bell, and we'll see you next time. I am talking today about fertility and nourishment, your nourishment. And that is just so important. Your nourishment comes on so many levels. And since this space is about mind, body, and spirit and heart, if we're honest, I look out now and I see the sky and the clouds, and they're moving really gently, and it reminds me to slow down. I get excited and I talk fast, and that slowing down is nourishment for me. And I wonder for you, whether you're here now or on the replay, what is nourishment for you? What allows you to get in that space of receiving, the place of joy or health? That's my cat going out the door. Can you see her? Oh, there's the tail. I'd be curious, what is that for you? What nourishes you, your soul, your body, your spirit, and maybe even your mind? Because these things, nourishment, thinking about what you need, reminds you of what you need to do for yourself in order to come into that creating from your body, from that place of fullness and satiated, or feeling what you need, you are getting, and that you're giving it to yourself. And when your body knows that you are doing that, great things happen. And so I was thinking about it today, this speeding up and slowing down, because I was in the car and there was a song being sung over and over again, and it was calm, and then it got really fast. And I realized that right now, it's not always the same, that going really fast creates stress for me. There was one coach and she had such great things. I loved what she was saying, but she was speaking so quickly. And I know I do it sometimes too when I get excited, or I'm in a certain frame of mind, or maybe I'm nervous, maybe I didn't sleep enough. I don't know. She talks so fast, and I was so interested in what she had to say, but I eventually had to turn her off, and I felt sad about that. But the reason was it was so fast that my shoulders were going up and I couldn't manage it. We come into nourishment, we also think about food. When you saw the words nourishment, you might have been thinking, is she going to be talking about food or the things that I put in my body? Yesterday, I came up with the idea of what I wanted today to be. Sometimes I have ideas and then I change them. Does that happen to you? It happens to me all the time, because I can write out an entire speech and then I realize in the moment that I have something else to say. There might be in the same vein, but it switches. And yesterday, something beautiful happened. And if you listen to the podcast, you may hear about it coming in the future. That's imperfect parenting with the kid doing this. The first week of every month is always for you. Just throw that out there. Yesterday, I was thinking about somebody I haven't seen for a while, and they said, then they wrote me. So either they were thinking about me and I received it, or vice versa. I'm not sure, but I love it when things like that happen. And today is 12/12/24, and 24 is double the 12/12, and that feels special. It's a special day. It's a good day. It's a good day for numbers. There's something about working with, what does 12 mean? Somebody was just talking about what 12 means. If you know, put it down in the chat. So I got this message. Hey, I made some seedy, gluten-free, flourless bread with curry or something like that. And for some people, they might be like, what? But for me, I thought, this sounds really yummy. But there were two things that nourished me in that moment. And I'm sharing this with you just to notice where the nourishment is coming in for you. So the nourishment was two things. One, I had not talked to this person, and this was a new friend, somebody who I had worked with, and I hadn't seen him or talked to him in 3 months. And I thought, oh, the first piece of nourishment was, wow, I really need some grounding food. this sounds good. Intuitively, I felt like this was a yes. And by the way, when I ate it, it was amazing. It was so good. It was an experiment and it was so good. That was the first thing, but that came later. But the other piece was the nourishment of being remembered, the nourishment of a wanted connection, because I'd been thinking about this person, thinking, why haven't we gotten together? Why haven't we gone for a walk or had a talk? We just never got to it. I actually had been sick for 2 months and now I'm sick again. Ha. But it was great. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. So that nourishment of connection was there. And then when he came, I was actually on a call. I was at the end of a call. And you know what? As soon as we started talking, I had my thing in my ear, my earbud, and I was like, no, this connection takes priority. I pulled my earbud out. I put it in my pocket, put my phone in my pocket. I think it was still going. I just left it because it was clear that that nourishment in the moment was about connection with another. And we had a chat and there were some good sparky moments where we realized we were on the same page with certain things. And that nourishment of not only the moment, it was the sun came out, I was receiving this amazing bread just out of nowhere. And funny is enough that I had actually made something for him to give as well around this time of year. And I couldn't give it because he was going on a trip and it would have melted and died. But I was thinking, I'll check that in a second. In the moment, it was just like something sparked. You know, I spent a lot of time alone by choice, and then I have a lot of time with people, and then alone. It's just very important. And that's also nourishment, is recognizing when it's a boundary of no and being on my own. And I'm curious for you, what fills you up as far as nourishment? Whether it's this grounding, amazing food that you may not have made for yourself, if it's about looking out at the sky or slowing down or connecting in with another or something else. James, do you know me? I see you in public. I have no idea what that means. There's a lot of James in my life. So I'm not sure who this is. You are welcome to let me know. But it's good to be here. And oh, there was a like and the like disappeared. That's all good. No worries. If you do like anything, then you're welcome to be here. So we're in a few minutes here. I'm just checking in with you about what's nourishing your soul right now for creating, for your fertility, for your passage forward to what you're meant for. And I am going to jump off unless there is something, you want to throw in there that nourishes you. Otherwise, I am doing my second sanctuary session inside of 21 Days of Magic. I could put the link down in there if that's interesting for you. There's some couple deals in there, I think now, like a weekend deal or something like that. But anyway, I'm Coach Ariel Andersson. Thank you for being here. I wish you all the best today, and I will see you on the other side. Tomorrow I will be here in the morning probably as well. I will see what my timing is. And it may be my last one for a while. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.